Hi, I'm Zach.
Hello, I'm Johnny.
We are Joker's Rage. This is a video interview for Mind Equals Blown. We are sat here from our home in the tranquil city of York in the north of England, and we've been sent some questions to answer for you. So
We said yes.
we said yes because we had fuck all else to do today. So anyway, first question. What inspired the ideas behind Black Sheep as a whole? I don't know, really. I don't think there really was any ideas. I think it was just a case of we were a little bit angry and thought, let's write some songs about it. It was a very natural process. We took any negativity and all the bullshit that was going on in our lives a year ago and we just spun it, turned it on its head, and did something creative with it. And it was quite therapeutic, and it certainly prevented anybody from breaking the law or going to jail. Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Although a few times that may have been
Hey,
almost a short one.
hey. So yeah, there was no plan for Black Sheep. It was a case of going through some shit times, some dark times, putting pen to paper, and just letting all that aggression out, letting all that anger out, and it worked because we're here and we're not in jail. Success. So, can you talk to me? Can you talk me through the concept of Temptress? What's it all about? It was originally called Temptress by the Sea, and it was just a song we thought was pretty cool and funky and fun, and we wanted to break up the record a little bit because the record was quite dark, quite intense, and quite moody, quite dangerous, and we wanted to put something fun in the middle, a bit of a break for the listeners. They can have a bit of fun.
Some bands like ballads. We like to dance.
We fucking love to dance.
Mm-hmm.
Like Oompa Loompas on crack. So Temptress is a simple boy meets girl. She lives by the sea. It's a fun record. Okay. What's the music scene like where you are from in York? It's buzzing. It's very good.
About diversity.
It's a diverse music scene. There's some awesome heavy rock, metal, indie, acoustic, solo artists, punk bands, folk music. York is a small city in the north of England, and it's certainly not one of the big cities, but it kicks everywhere else's ass at the moment, locally anyway. The York music scene is buzzing. People come from all over the country to York to play. It's very competitive. There's a hell of a lot of talent in York, and we are extremely proud to be a part of it. Have you ever been to the US? What did you enjoy most about your visit? Where have you played? Johnny goes to Canada all the time. He thinks it's like a
That's
tropical
a dirty word
holiday.
to the US.
I know, but you go to Canada and home. He thinks like going to Canada is like going to fucking Spain or something. Like it's a tropical country. I've been to Canada. It's fucking freezing.
It's pretty warm where I went.
Yeah.
Mm.
What about when you went to LA? You went to LA, didn't you?
Mm.
What was that like?
I think LA was pretty cool. I think there's so much. I think there's more eccentricity and people are more open-minded. I think in the UK people are a bit cautious about it, whereas the US embrace it with open arms, which I think is really cool.
Did you catch anything?
I didn't catch anything.
You didn't catch anything?
No, not in the US anyway. How about you?
I didn't catch anything. No. My bank balance was a bit fucking
Yeah.
dire straits afterwards.
Yeah.
I toured America about 7 years ago with a band, my first band, which was a sleaze rock band, toured the East Coast from New York down to Atlanta, Georgia, and then flew over. We played the Crew Fest at Whiskey A Go Go on Sunset Strip in Hollywood, which was great because that's where a lot of my heroes started their careers, like The Doors, like Motley Crue, to name a few. And it was awesome. I love the American fans. I think, like Geordie says, they're open-minded and they're not afraid to show their emotions. They're not as cautious. They just let loose and fucking rock out, which is great. And well, we really want to come. We really want to come and kick some ass and get everybody in game face and just have some fucking fun. So yeah, although I played a venue in Atlanta, Georgia called the Dark Side. I don't know if that's still around, but it was one of the best venues I've ever played. It was run by musicians. It was very, very organised, and we had a lot of fun there. Okay, what are your plans for the rest of the year and into 2015? What do you got for us?
Get out there as much as we can. Get everyone in game faces. Get everyone dancing on the dance floor. Get everyone grooving with us. I think spread the love as much as we can. Get this family a few more members, I think.
Yes, that's right. We've just finished doing a bit of a pre-EP release tour over here in the UK, which was fantastic. We made some great new fans, some great new friends. All the bands that played with us were fantastic. We take a lot of inspiration from all the other hard-working bands that go out there and don't earn any money and have to sacrifice and put their heart and soul into it. And that's what it's all about. We had a great time. We're winding down now, live, music-wise. We've got a couple more shows we're doing for charity towards Christmas. And then we're going to drink ridiculous amounts of alcohol, eat ridiculous amounts of food, get fat, and make complete asses out of ourselves over Christmas. Heading into the new year, we're going to go back into the studio just as winter's dying down. We've already started the writing process for our debut album. We've got some pretty intense ideas. We're hoping to release an album probably around back end of spring, early summer. We plan on doing some interesting things video-wise, which we'd love you all to keep an eye out for. Okay, next question. Why the makeup? What's it all about? It's about having fun! It's called Game Face. We call it Game Face. It's all about putting your game face on. Because everyday life, we've all got responsibilities. We've all got challenges. We've all got mundane routines. We've all got the powers that be that drag us down and fucking do our heads in. And Game Face is a way of stepping out of that for a while and just letting loose, letting out all your emotions, lose your inhibitions, and essentially blow off steam in a healthy manner.
It's almost like a little underground cult.
It's like
trying to create.
It's becoming a bit of a little underground cult. Everybody's getting on board with the Game Face. All our fans, more and more people are turning up to shows with their Game Face on. It doesn't have to look like mine. It doesn't have to look like Geordie's. It's all about your own interpretation of what you consider Game Face, and it's just about breaking away from the bullshit of everyday life and sticking it to the man.
Stick it to that man.
Stick it to that man.
That man's not going to know what hit him.
And that's what Game Face is about. And we like to entertain the crowd. We do big shows, and we put a lot of effort into our stage show, keep it all nice and theatric, because I think somewhere down the line, a lot of live music got a bit boring. I would say a bit lazy. So yeah, it's just all about having as much fun and
doing it your own way.
Going crazy. I was about to sing You Can Do It Your Own Way, but that's Go Your Own Way, innit? Yeah. No more being for me. Okay, which song on the record took the longest to make it sound the way you wanted it to? What were the major issues you had with creating that vision you had? Well, we had no vision. We rarely do have a vision. Everything came naturally. We've got 5 very talented musicians, all with different inspirations. We didn't set out to sound a certain way or look a certain way. There's no rules and no boundaries in this band when we write music. It's whatever the fuck we feel like doing there and then. If we want to write a reggae song, we're going to write a reggae song. If we want to write a pop song, we write a pop song. We're not in any particular scene or any particular genre. Of course, it's heavy. It's pretty heavy music. We're just a rock and roll band. Straight up rock and roll, and nothing was hard. Everything came naturally. I think Matt has the hardest job, our drummer, because he's the multi-talented tasker in the band. He builds all the orchestras from scratch all himself. He does all the arrangements, and sometimes a song will start with something that he's arranged on the orchestra, like Black Sheep, for example. That was a track that I wrote years ago. Matt heard a demo of it, and he basically turned it on its head, mashed it on up, and he made a monster out of it, and that inspired me to rewrite it lyrically and melody-wise, and I would say that one took a little bit of time, but the whole EP came together very naturally, and it was a lot of fun.
I think Temptress was written a couple of days before the studio?
Yeah, we wrote Temptress by literally, 3 days before we went into the studio to record it. We wrote it in about 20 minutes, and sometimes those are the best songs.
It's one of the most fun songs, at least on the album, or on the EP, sorry.
True that.
All of them.
True that. So, what were some of your biggest inspirations while creating the record? People being assholes. We don't like people to see. Sorry, we don't like to see people suffer. Ourselves, our friends, strangers, even. We take a look at the world, and sometimes the things that piss us off, and we just think, you know what? We're not politicians. We have no power. So our way of expressing that frustration is through music, and I'd say that was the biggest inspiration. There was we all went through some dark times. We all went through some personal challenges, not with each other, but just in our own personal lives, and we let it all out on this record, and it feels a lot better now. It feels like it's out, got out of my system. Musically, inspiration-wise, Jordy and I live together. We're in our coming to you live, but we're not live, are we?
I thought you said talking cupboard there.
Talking cupboard. Mm-hmm. We're coming to you from our talking cupboard in York. We very rarely listen to heavy rock or metal music. We are fans of rock and metal music, but there's a time and a place. If you came into our house, you're more likely to hear Garth Brooks on the stereo than you are Metallica or Kiss. Every member in the band has his own taste in music. It's very diverse. I would say, just throw some names out there: Michael Jackson, Ray Charles, Whitney Houston. You like Whitney, don't you?
I'd say we all do.
You're still not quite over that death thing, right? She died.
Yeah, you keep bringing it up, aren't you?
I keep bringing it. Well, we watched The Bodyguard the other night, and
don't get me started on The Bodyguard.
We got a bit emotional. Okay, next question. What kinds of music were you listening to while making the album? Whitney Houston,
Garth Brooks,
Michael Jackson, Dolly Parton, AC/DC.
Such a hard one when there's so many of the...
Whitney Houston. Did I say Whitney Houston?
I think we've got in there.
Okay. I said Whitney Houston. I don't know really. I like Simon and Garfunkel. I was listening to a lot of Simon and Garfunkel when I wrote some of the songs. Yeah, nothing really interesting or modern or current. We're big fans of historical music, and yeah, I guess Whitney Houston. Okay. Lastly, is there anything you would like to say to your fans and supporters? Yes. Go to the cash points, or the ATM, as they call it in America. Take some cash out. Go down to your nearest fancy dress shop. Buy some clown white makeup. Buy some black paint, some red paint. Get some eyeliner. Get some lipstick. And put your game face on. And have some fun. And take yourself out of all the shit that you've got to put up with in life, and take some time for yourself to blow off some steam and join the AJR family. I want to say a big thank you to anybody that's following us right now, past and present, and anybody that follows us in the future. We don't take our fans for granted. We appreciate each and every last one of you, and we don't even say fans. We're not really comfortable with that word. We say friends, because at the end of the day, we're just normal people, and we just want to meet new friends, have fun, kick some fucking ass together, and
see some more game faces out there.
Yeah, let's get your game face on. It's fun. It's Monday. It's Monday, isn't it? It's Monday right now, and we're in game face. It's way better than anything else.
Few things.
So yeah, big thank you to everybody that's taken an interest to us. We hope you like the EP that's coming out. It's called Black Sheep. Please let us know what you think, and a big thank you to who's this interview for again? We've been drinking, so it's memory banks a bit. A big thank you to... Keep the drum on going. Mind equals blown!
Hey!